Right then, hello, testing, 1, 2, 3. My internet connection seems to be okay-ish. It had a little bit of a wobble for a moment or two. But yeah, everything seems to be coming through. YouTube is active. Twitch is active. Restream is apparently behaving itself. Right, hello guys. How is everybody? Dread Mechanic here for some more Space Engineers 2 nonsense. And as you can see, I have a shiny new custom skin that I've been working on for the last few days, as I've been starting to get my head around the new modding system in Space Engineers 2. So I've got a new and improved skull mask. I have a custom texture for my suit. I have changed all of the emissive sections to green, so it glows green in the dark now. I can't wait for the sun to go down so you can see that properly. And I've also, if we look just inside my helmet, I have also got some glowing cyborg eyes and a little cyberpunk style face tattoo. So I've been going a little bit mad on texture modding the last few days. It's why all my other content is a little bit later than it should have been, because I've been having too much fun playing with this. So, who have we got in the chat? We have got Alexander. How are you doing, mate? No, you're not late today. You were early. You were bang on time today. Who else have we got? Space Iron 101. Hello, how are you doing? So yeah, I've got a funky new costume. It is a custom mod that I've made myself. I've even changed a few of the panels on the gloves and changed some of the colouring on the jetpack a little bit as well. I haven't... Oh yeah, and I also changed the colour of the mag boots. So they are now green instead of white. And they turn pink when the mag boots are locked rather than blue. But yeah, I will, when in a few days, when I've figured everything else out, I will probably make a tutorial video on how to customise your Space Engineers 2 character yourself. I haven't quite figured out how to adjust thruster flame colours yet. So once I've figured that out, and I know how to do all the things relating to the suit, I'm going to do a full tutorial video on it, so keep your eyes peeled for that. Anyway, enough of staring at my character. We've got some more building to do today. Because we're still waiting on... I've got a little bit of iron in there. We're still waiting on mechanical blocks and things, so there's not much robot building I can do in SE2. Oh, what's that, Alexander? You still need to test SE2. Yeah, I mean, before this most recent update, I probably would have advised people to leave it unless they were super excited to try it out. But now it's got basic survival and conveying and that kind of stuff. It's actually in a pretty playable state. It's still fairly limited. It's still missing a lot of what you consider basic content from SE1, but it is in a playable state, and the state it is in is quite enjoyable. So, yeah, if you're looking to get into it, now's a good time. It's only going to start getting better now that we've got a basis for planets and survival mechanics. What's that, Space Iron? Not too bad. Just working on bigger builds just to break your PC. Yeah, why not? Push it to the limit, man. Let's see what breaks first, your PCU limit or your computer. Or if you take the limits off, it'll definitely be your computer. Right, so last time I ran out of iron before I finished that roof. So I ended up leaving that, and as I was waiting for this stream to start, I decided to just finish the roof off. Because while I was testing out the mod, I also went and looked for a few signals around the place, just so I don't spend most of this stream looking for materials. So I've now got a couple of other iron spots, some cobalt. Oh, I misspelt that one. And some more silicon, some more nickel. So I've got locations for basic stuff now. I don't need to stress about that. So last time, oh yeah, silicon. That's exactly what we want to go and do now, because I wanted to build more solar panels on the roof of this building. And I also want to move those small ones. So let's take the Badger in its still fairly skeletal state and go play with this. It's only on 55. Oh, because I forgot to put it on recharge. What's that, Alexander? Played SE1 since first release. What's that? It's not... I'm not quite sure what the end of that sentence means. But you've been playing SE1 since first release, have you? Oh, sad. Well, SE2 is pretty similar. There's a few things that are noticeably different. There's a few things that are vastly improved as well. So now is a good time to start getting into it, I reckon. Right, let's grab a bunch of this silicon. Where is it? It's that one underneath me. Oh, I'm still full of iron, aren't I? Yeah, I'm still full of iron. I wonder why the ship was flying so sluggish. Right, I'll quickly pop back to base, dump that iron. Luckily it's only over there. Yeah, I was wondering why my side thrusters weren't doing a whole lot. It's because I've got about 10 tons of iron in me. Right, so today's agenda. We're going to finish off this little outpost thing. And then I might have to go and do some more missions because I want to unlock the refinery and I don't have the refinery yet. And I want all the bits that I'll need to produce stuff. What's that? Space Iron. You've been playing Space Engineers 1. You've burnt through 3 PCs and then got enough money and bought a case and all the components to build your own PC. Cost $3 grand on the whole setup. Yeah, PC gaming can be expensive. Can be expensive. Especially in this day and age where people are buying up various parts for nefarious purposes. Right. Let's get rid of that iron. Don't need all that. Don't need all that. There we go. Whee! Oh, there we go. Actually, feels like I can fly the ship now. There we go. Now it doesn't feel all sluggish and crap. Right, let's grab a big pile of silicon. And then I can do some more solar panels. I can finish off the railings on the docking bay section. Where is it? Here it is. Silicon. How far underground are you? Not too bad. I don't think. Might have to do a little bit of redesigning on the Badger at some point. Oh, it's not a problem. Oh, no worries. Autocorrect. That's good. Oh, there we go. It's good to know autocorrect causes problems in other languages as well. Right, let's dig a little bit of this out so I can actually do. I'm scraping something. Whee! What the heck just happened there? Physics engine doing weird things. Reconnection successful. Oh, it's doing this again. Right, pardon me, guys. What are you doing? We back to normal yet? Ugh. Nope. Yep, there we go. Right, connection is back again. Its connection is back again. Ooh. What's going on with my ship? Alright, physics engine, settle down. What are you doing? What the heck is going on? The battery... Oh, right. Right, so that died while I was trying to sort out my internet connection. Cool, right, I'm safe scumming that, I don't care. I'm having too many technical issues at the moment. Sites can't be reached. Hang on 1 second, what is going on here? Okay, right, so everything seems to be back online again now. Everything seemed to go a bit haywire for a second then. Right, is Restream back? YouTube is back. Twitch is on its way back. And Space Engineers 2 is being buggy and weird. Awesome. Right, so we're going to try that again. So I'm not entirely sure what happened then. Everything went haywire for a second. Why is that in there now? Give me my drill back. Right, are we all back to normal now? Everything working properly again? Looks like it. Oh, no wonder, no worries, Space Iron, you're heading off. Clang, welcome. Yeah, Clang went a bit mad then for a second. Right, that's all that. That's all that. I've got 50% battery, so that's fine. Why did my battery suddenly die in 2 seconds when I was over there? Right, we'll try that again, and I'm going to keep an eye on my power. That battery's saying 50%. I've not got anything still on recharge, have I? No, that's all fine. Right, try this drilling again. Keep an eye on that battery charge level. I'm sure that shouldn't have drained out that quickly. silicon. Cool. Put some of this back so I can actually get in there. Oop, bouncing around. Right, okay. Things are back to normal now. Yeah, no idea why that power died out so quickly. Before. Yes, and the game was freaking out. Because my thrusters started doing weird things as well. Why not a vertical miner? That would probably be a good idea, wouldn't it? It's probably because there was a lot of mountains here to begin with, and I was digging out the sides of mountains, and that was a little bit easier with a horizontal miner. Probably could make a vertical miner at some point. Right, I wonder how big this wall vein is then. Yeah, there's no hinges at the moment, but they are reportedly on their way very soon. Or at some point in the near future. They're part of the next big update, I believe. They keep saying mechanical blocks are coming with VS 2.2, so I'm keeping my eyes and ears out for that. I can't wait to see what subgrid mechanics are like in this game. And how clangy things can get. Because there's bound to be clang, and there's always clang. Right, 41%. Yeah, my game must have gone weird or something. I'm freaked out. Because my battery's not drained out now. Let's get rid of a bit more of this so I can get into this hole. Yeah, Alexander, I can't wait to start building mechs in Space Engineers 2 myself. I'm super excited about that being a thing at some point. What are we on? Still on 40% battery. We've got loads. Internet, are you doing silly things again? Nah, you're fine. It's just my laptop being crap. Or the internet my laptop is connected to being crap. Are you going to work properly, or are you just going to be crap? Successfully reconnected? Okay, cool. Right, that's 10,000 silicon. We'll take that for now. And we'll head back to the base. Oh, why is my laptop having endless problems this evening? This site can't be reached. The internet my laptop is connected to keeps dying. And keeps being crap. And then it keeps reconnecting. I'll connect to the other one instead. Right, back to the base. There we go, everything's caught back up again. Lovely. Right, let's lock. Dock, maybe? Yeah, Space Engineer's been a bit buggy today. What's that? Alexander, you personally built your first mech like a week ago in SE1, so it's a long way to become someone in this topic for now. It can walk and fall on its back. Yeah, that tends to be the way with building mechs at first. In Space Engineers, as they tend to just do a lot of falling over and stuff. That's why it's probably best to start doing it in creative mode, or with damage turned off, so you can get used to how to make them stand up without falling over and injuring themselves. Right, so what do I need to do? I need to get rid of that for a start. I need to go to the Badger's inventory. Oh, our cargo container is now full. We might have to build a new one. Okay, fair enough. Right, what do I need to finish off? The windows and the roofs, that's purely silicon.
Inventory full.
Alright, we'll grab a load of silicon out of the container then. Might be easy to see from up here. Alright, so I'll get all these windows done. Then there's some railings that need welding up as well. Oh, have I messed up a blueprint in there? I have. What have I screwed up there? I have put this window in the wrong place. Yes, I've ground out the one that I should have kept. Let's rebuild that then. What did I screw up? What are the windows? There they are. Right. You can come out. Oh, I see. I've been one block too far over when I've put something in there. Well, that's not too bad. Where's that pillar? Right, carry on. What's that, Alexander? You don't really like creative modes, you build everything in survival on Pertum. Yeah, to be honest, I'm not too much of a fan of creative mode, because it tends to give you a false sense of security in how much power and fuel your builds require, whereas if you do it in survival mode, and turn the creative tools on with the admin controls, you've got the freedom to build how you like then, but you've also got the benefit of like actual in-game real-time power and fuel consumption, so you can balance that kind of stuff in your builds a little bit better. And you can also turn off all the damage and all the other things with the admin panel. So yeah, I tend to build mostly in survival with creative tools active, at least in SE1. We don't really have creative tools properly yet in this game. We have a creative mode, but we don't really have toggleable creative controls. What do I need next then? We need some iron for the roof.
Inventory full.
Yes, I know, suit lady. Right, I need to pick a different colour for these windows as well. That's all of them, that's all of them. Cool, and we had enough to do all of them, so I'm going to take that colour. Do those joining beams in black. Yep, they could be like that. Ooh, hang on a second, I'm just gonna close some unnecessary windows on my computer. There we go, that's a bit better. Right, let's grab the white colour. So I've done all the other window frames in white, and I generally tend to paint things with a black and white kind of vibe. Cool, right, oh yeah, right, solar panels. Let's put more of them on the roof. How many can I fit up here? In a nice, kind of balanced, symmetrical sort of fashion. 3. Yeah, that'll do. I've one there, another one there, and another one just splitting that gap. What do they need? Iron and silicon. Yeah, I'll leave those ones, I'll grind them down later, I don't want to depower everything too badly. Iron and silicon. Cool. Nice. Weldy, weldy, weldy. What else have we got? We've got this one here. Oh, Twitch player, why do you keep crashing? I'll refresh you again. And hopefully one day you might work properly. There you go, Twitch player's back again. I can actually see my feed there. What do I need? More silicon. Right, that's another one of them done. Cool, much better. Right, loads more power, that's better. Let's paint them all black. So that looks a little bit better, and let's grind these away because they don't need to be here anymore. Right, cool. Okay, that's a front door, that's beginning of a roof. I can go greebling mad at some point. That battery. So I wanted to get a bigger battery on the base. Motherboards, heavy duty plate, copper, lead. Motherboards also require gold. Okay, so I need to find gold, I need to find lead. I'm sure I've found a copper signal somewhere. Yeah, I've got a copper signal. I need gold and I need lead. Is there even lead on this planet or in this system? Chemic. There is gold. There is lead. Unknown system. Oblivara. Okay. Right. Need a refinery, realistically. Oh yeah, let's finish those railings off before we go anywhere else. Let's dump all of that back in there. Let's grab that, and I might actually need to make another cargo container. Finish these stairs as well, so I can actually walk up and down properly. There we go, much nicer. Right. Railings. Welding up railings. Oh yeah, I definitely need to go and find lead, because I'm still using the basic tools. I need to upgrade my toolkit. Bum-ba-bum. Oh yeah, I need to extend the size of one of those landing pads as well, because I think that's a little bit small for the Dreadwing. I need to be able to get around it, and get to the back of it if necessary. How did my own YouTube stream monitor end up lagging that far behind? That's ridiculous. Right. Okay, that's all of them welded up for the moment, so let's weld the other side. Hunting for lead, that needs to be next on the list of priorities. In fact, we should probably do that while the sun is still up. It'll be a little bit easier, I reckon. Missing components. 1 second. More iron. Yes, inventory full. Right, cool. Oh yeah, the sun is going down. Okay. We need to empty out the Badger, don't we? Because that is still full of a lot of stuff. Oh, no, is that everything? Yeah, cool. Okay. Ah, crap, there goes the sun.
Energy low.
Oh yeah. I also didn't put your batteries back on recharge. Oh, I can't wait till we get event controllers so I don't have to worry about that. Actually, also, thrusters off, because they're using power while they do that. What's this tiny little battery like? Current charge level 79, 78. Hour until empty. It'd probably be a good idea to build another battery, I suppose. So they start with a bit of charge. Is that the batteries? Which way round? There we go. Right, internet connection is back again. The weather is really doing a number on my internet connection tonight, guys. I'm sorry about this. Right, so are we back to normal again? Are we caught up? I think we're caught back up again. Like that, paint that. Alright, sorry about this. I just need to wait for YouTube to refresh. Twitch and everything else seems to still be online and working fine. Yeah, everything else is working fine. YouTube slowly getting its life back together. Yep, okay. Right, battery power. That's all that sorted. Right, okay, cool. Everything's back again. Bloody internet. Sorry about that. Right, so... what are we doing next? We can't do that battery. Have we got anything else that we could do with building while we're here? You don't really need a control seat on this thing at the moment. Built an antenna. We've got decor. Oh yeah, we've got lockers and showers and sinks and beds and fridges and stuff, haven't we? Yeah, okay. What could we do? So none of this is really functional at the moment. Oh, hey, Ledner, how are you doing? What have we got? So, we've got beds and seats and desks and toilets and showers, sinks, lockers, crates and barrels. Yeah, how you doing, Ledner? Yeah, I'm having a few slight issues with internet connection this evening. Seems to be one of those nights where it can't decide what it wants to do. So I've got all of my production access bits over there for the moment. What can I do over here about building some kind of little living space? Ooh, I've got an idea actually. Let's build like a bed type thing. So I'm thinking there we go, and let's put that there for a second. How big is that bed block? It'd be nice if I could find the right button to turn it around the right way. There we go. Fits inside that nicely. Yeah, I can have something like that. I'm thinking I can build myself an industrial style four-poster bed type thing. Yeah, I might do something like that. And what other blocks have we got? Where are those triangular ones? There they are. Yeah, I quite like that. Where are those other ones? Oh, I wish we had a really skinny, like, round section. Oh, hello UK Jamie, how are you doing? Ledner. Currently one of your ears decided it does not want to work. Aside from that, you're okay? Yeah, I have hearing problems in one ear. I know what that's like. What did I do? There it is. Flip that round. Oh yeah, it's not going to match at the ends though, is it? Bum bum bum. I'm going to take that out. I'm going to do the square one instead, maybe. And I can have another triangular one of them across the front. I won't get anything in that gap. It'll have to be locks.